So you are watching a preview for my digital breakouts. And so this is a westward expansion digital breakout. And it's typical of my breakouts. There are number locks, color locks, text locks. And this particular breakout has 6 locks to unlock. And then you hit submit to breakout. All contained in one Google form. All right. It's not complicated. And I'll show you how to send these out at the end of this video. Super easy to use, especially if you use Google Classroom. So the first lock in this breakout is a number lock. And so it's just a picture clue. And so your kids are going to use their critical thinking skills. They're going to notice some clues here. The first clue might be the football helmet there that resembles a 49ers helmet. The logo is missing, obviously. And then you've got some candles there. If you count the candles, you've got 18 candles. You've got some gold there. There's a pickaxe there, a miner maybe. And we've got a guy running. So if you know anything about westward expansion, and again, maybe your kids are probably studying this if you're using a breakout like this. You wouldn't just give it to them cold. You know the answer would be 1849. But let's see if I type in 1848. What's it going to give me? It's going to say try again, right? Because the only answer that unlocks the lock is 1849. That's how this works, all right? So the next lock is a word lock or a text lock, and it's in all caps. That's the clue there, all caps. So with all caps, I'm going to click on the link to the Google Doc that it gives me. And it's going to open up a diary entry. And the title of the diary entry is Gold. Dear Diary, I found gold today. I found gold in Coloma, California. How about that? Well, I didn't find it. James W. Marshall found it. But he found it on my land. That's something, right? 1848 is going to be my year. So here's how kids would solve this. They would use their critical thinking skills again and plug in enough stuff into search engines like Coloma, California, 1848, James W. Marshall, and they would then find out that this person who's talking, the I, would be John Sutter of Sutter's Mill, right? So if I type in John Sutter, the lock unlocks, okay? If I were to type in John Mills, it's going to tell me to try again, right? So John Sutter is what unlocks the lock. Let's skip down to a color lock to show you how those work. These can often be the most confusing, but they're great for critical thinking. If we look at this, we've got meadow muffins. All right, remember, westward expansion, we're thinking about meadow muffins. That's what the settlers called buffalo chips, right? So we've got meadow muffins here, and we've got the kind of the fumes off of each muffin. This is the normal color, all right? So we're going to ignore this normal color. The first not normal color we see is green. And look at the directions here. It says all caps, R equals red, B equals blue, brown, black, Y equals yellow, etc. Okay, so we're only using the first letter of the color. So turn on those critical thinking skills again. G would be the first one I see. Okay, normal, normal. Okay, then I see a P, okay, for pink. Keep going. Blue, B. This one's upside down, okay? And so what we want to look at is, okay, if it's not like the others, it's color, but it's not like the others. And so let's put that in there and just see what happens. You know, we're going to put that Y in there. And then I'm going to go next one, my P, purple. And then I'm going to put that B in there, black right there. It's upside down. Remember, the black and the yellow aren't like the other ones. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go to red, R. Okay, if I try to move on, though, guess what? I'm wrong. So here's what I want kids to think about. The black and the yellow are not like the other ones, so I'm going to take out the yellow. I'm going to take out the black, and there's my answer. So ignore the upside down meadow muffins, right? And so then I could go on to my next answer. So this is how these work. You've seen a color lock, you've seen a number lock, you've seen a text lock, and it's all contained in one Google form. And the best part is you have the answers in your editable copy. If you just click on the pencil here to edit this form, you can click in what's known as the response validation here. If you click on short answer text, and it says number equal to 1849, try again. That's called the response validation, all right? And so this is where your answer key is. So if I went down here, my next one would be text contains John Sutter. The answer, try again, all right? So super easy. And then if I just want to send this out to my class, all I do is hit the send button. I grab the link, I copy it, and I put it in my Google Classroom or on a website, and I'm good to go. This has been Digital Breakouts.